Sit back and enjoy your snacks while we keep it real, yeah!
What's going on, y'all? It's your man Trey.
And it's your girl Tasha.
Made it to the real where we keep it real. We're back for more of that real advice.
I'm finna go ahead and read this this essay.
Shit.
Like this person is 16, but the way that they like put this like a job application, like I'm just over here like, so I'm gonna skip over the details. I'm assuming unless I need to come back to them of that person.
Okay.
But they were like, first I want to say I love y'all with a passion. I'm black and my mom is always looking at me upside my head for watching anime. Whenever I watch y'all, she be like, black people watch anime? She be shook.
I'm sorry, God.
Okay, here's my problem. I'm not allowed to date, but I've been doing it without permission. I know that's bad, but I'm not getting the full high school. Let me finish. I'm not getting the full high school experience, and my mom is mainly the one saying I can't date. The ultimate problem is finding the date to prom. Oh, well, we probably late on this, but I'm gonna see what else it say. And convincing my parents to let me date. My parents are separated. Okay. To make matters worse, my mom and stepdad are substitute teachers, and they come to my school popping up on me. Thankfully, I'm not dating anyone right now, so I don't have anything to worry about at the moment. It's when I date someone and they want to meet my parents. Kids be want to do that now?
Who the fuck want to meet somebody's parents?
Okay. Did I mention my stepdad is a varsity football coach and my grandpa is my golf varsity coach? Yeah, your mouth just dropped. I literally have no life because they all know my friends. A lot of my family works at the school. For example, my cousin was my freshman English teacher. My mom is so overprotective. Like today, I checked in with my teacher and went to a college HBCU meeting, and the school marked me not here. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm like, how the school? What? School marked me not here. What the fuck?
My mother texted me immediately saying, "Send me your location now," and I didn't have my phone at the time because my teacher takes my phone away in the next class period. I mean, even if she called my English teacher to make sure I was still at school. Oh, I mean, she even called my English teacher to make sure I was still at school during class in front of all my friends. It was so embarrassing. Please help me. P.S. Y'all can use my nickname. Okay. Because my mom hella knows that she might check y'all out. I'm sorry. That's a little funny. Being a parent, now I'm going to be honest with you. I would never tell my kids they couldn't date, because when you tell kids they can't do something, it makes the situation worse. Mm-hmm. Like, now you can have rules for dating, but just to tell you you can't up and date and you're a junior, I don't feel like that's cool. Because it's like people be dating in junior high and elementary shit. But I mean, if y'all are like the type of family where you can sit down and have a conversation with them, I'd sit down with my parents and be like, I get that I'm 16, but I'm a junior in high school, about to be a senior. Y'all telling me I can't date, but I feel like, you know, like you might have to get adult on their ass and just be like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I should be able to date, but with rules or something like that. Because, I mean, you're a teenager. Telling a teenager that they can't do something, like that makes them want to do it more. Right. And then they'll do it behind your back. But I'm being honest, that's how teen pregnancy come about and like all that kind of stuff, because people are trying to jump and do something that they were told they couldn't do. Like, I feel like y'all should have them conversations and then they won't have nothing to worry about. If you already don't date and then you like top 20 in your school and stuff like that, I would be more lenient because I feel like I could trust you if you doing what you got to do at school, you know, like and all that.
Yeah, and then like, okay, let's say your grades are up to par. You know what I'm saying? You don't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You're doing what you're supposed to do. Chores at home, all this. If you're doing all this, you should be able to get some leeway. What can you do? Can you go out? You can go out with friends. Right. I'm like, I can understand the phone call. Or having a cell phone, your mom can reach you. I get that. That means she could know where you are. Boom, hello, pick up the phone. You can call me anytime.
But how the teacher marked them is not here and your mama know the same day. Exactly. That's why I'm like, come on. She been a little too nosy. I know you can't tell your mama she being nosy, but you can tell her she can holler at us. I tell her she being nosy.
No, but I mean, I wouldn't even tell her that. I mean, that's her child. She can do that.
It's true. But I would sit down with my parents and be like, make out some kind of deal. Like, look, I'm doing what y'all want me to do as far as like activities after school or sports or whatever, and I'm keeping my grades up, I feel like I should be allowed to have some kind of like leeway when it comes to dating. And my whole thing is, if they want to meet your parents, that should be even better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know who the person is at that point.
And this is what'll happen. Like, this might not happen with you, but some kids will not talk to their parents when they become adults because of that kind of stuff. Like, you were too strict on me. You kept me from the experience. And I don't want to talk to you. People will distance themselves from their family because of that stuff.
Right.
I'm like,
and I know it's hard because I know what it's like to talk to people like in that situation when they're your parents or, you know, adults and you younger and stuff like that. But I feel like if you were able to write this the way you wrote this, you top 20 in your school, you in sports, you seem like you a good kid. So I feel like you should be able to sit down and have a conversation with them.
I'm not even going to say top 20. If you're getting your grades, if you don't...
No, she said it.
He said he top 20?
She said she top 20.
She? This is a she? I thought this was a guy.
No, it gender right there. She put all that in there. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, I saw it.
I thought you were,
So the advice gonna change because it was a male? Nope. Because we were redating. And my folks knew exactly because I was doing what I had to do. She a junior, so that means she finna be 17 if she ain't 17 already.
I was looking at this from a male point of view.
I'm looking at it the same way. I knew who you were.
Your mama should be more on your side, but now I see why they're being so protective because there's a lot of sickos out here. It is,
bro.
And you're young, but if they're gonna allow you to date, tell them. Take his car keys. Make him drive your car. You know what I'm saying? The boyfriend want to date you. He has to drive your mom's car when y'all go, so that way she know you're coming back home. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what I would do if I had a daughter. Oh, you want to date? Okay, he got to take my car. That way I know you're coming back home. So if you come home scuffed up, hurt, hate to say it, but it's real, assaulted. Oh. He going straight to jail. I'm fucking him up or something because that's the reality of the situation. That way she knows he has to put the keys back in her hand. So when you come home looking like something's wrong, he ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? Get some rules. Hey, Get some rules that help you. Come up with some rules on your own to make them, since you want to date, beneficial to you.
First
and to help them ease their mind.
I don't see where the female thing should matter because if your family work in a whole damn school district and gonna know who you dating anyway, it shouldn't even be that big of a damn deal.
I'm just saying, man. Like, I didn't see the female part up there. So, but hey,
at the end of the day, if you finna be 17 or if you already 17 and you about to be a senior, you should date. Because if you don't before you get to college, you gonna wild out when you get to college, and you for sure ain't never coming back to the crib. So they might want to think about that. Just being honest, you might have to just have a real ass conversation with your parents. Because your mom is probably being like that because of something that might have happened to her when she was younger. But your parents can't live through you. Like, just because something happened to her or because her situation might have not worked out with your dad or whatever it is, like, she can't just feel like she could lock you up to make sure you don't make them mistakes. It don't work like that.
Kids got to make mistakes.
They got to make their own mistakes or they never going to learn. Like, it's just not going to work out right.
But if you do start dating, always protect yourself.
Yes, always protect yourself. But yeah,
I'm telling you,
just keep pushing to do your best in school. I hope something can, be compromised on your folks' end to where you could go out on a date or whatever. Because I don't want you to feel like you got to sneak around and do whatever and get in trouble. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if you're a good kid, then you should be able to have some kind of agreement. So even if it's one date a month or once every 2 weeks or whatever, like, you should be able to go and do something.
Okay. So, but we hope we helped you, and I hope you can get what you want. And we know we late, and you probably either got your date to prom or you didn't. But maybe next year, if you didn't get your prom date this year, maybe next year. Yeah. Like, come up with something. Dad, granddad, hey, y'all check this guy out. Pat him down. Do whatever. So you can date. Figure it out. Like, my niece, I feel sorry for that young man. I'm gonna pull the glove out. I'm not even playing with his ass. I'm not even playing with his ass.
You are pull the glove out.
He taking my car. I don't care what her mama say. My sister, I don't care what she say.
She probably ain't even trying to let her
all I'm saying, hey, you gotta come correct. Just come correct. You'll get it. Hey, stay up, stay real. It's your man Trey.
And it's your girl Tasha.
Man to the real with that real advice. Stay real.
You already watch, so you might as well subscribe, please.